Hello. How is everybody this evening? I hope you guys can hear me. Can you just let me know in the comments, please? Yay. Okay, I think that's a yes. I see there's 28 people. That's pretty cool. I hope everyone is doing well on this Sunday evening. My name is Erica, and okay, awesome, good, thank you. And this is We Got Questions and Walk the Walk. So we had a little bit of an issue last week, and I will explain that once I'm done here. And we can talk about it afterwards. And I figured I would just come on and say hello to everybody before we started this week. And I officially started going live every day again. Like I said, I had a little bit of an issue last week. We can talk about it. But I know Aidan's going live at 9, so I just wanted to hop on here and say hello to everybody before the week started. And before we watch Turtle Boy Live, because that'll be fun, like always. All right, so let's do it. So we're going to do day 26 because that's where I unfortunately left off. Hold on one second. So the quote is, "Your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth." So we can say that again. Oh shit. Why did it do that? Sorry, hold on one second. All right, I should be good. So your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. So let's break that down. Think of your worth like a gold bar, or better yet, I like a diamond, right? You can throw it, on the ground. You can, throw it in the mud. You can pretend it's just a rock. You can, I don't know, fucking yell at it. But in the end of the day, it's still, right? It's still gold. It's still a diamond. Just some natural earth material that literally sat under pressure for so long, it came out, as tough as can be. Other people's, blindness to who you really are or what you've done, doesn't change the facts. It doesn't change your truth. It doesn't change the truth of the matter. Their opinion, isn't your reality. It isn't reality. And literally what they say, and whoever believes it, simply has to become irrelevant. Because again, you cannot prove your worth to somebody who refuses to see it. Well, how does this connect to everything? So, the day I originally, had planned to do this live, it was impossible, to ignore that we saw, 4 key witnesses in the Karen Reed case file. They filed a massive defamation suit against, Turtle Boy and Karen Reed. And of course, the accusations of flying, harassment, intimidation, coordinated fucking campaigns. And, when you're in the middle of a legal shitstorm, like something like that, and just the ones they've both been in the past, 2-3 years, everyone has an opinion on, your value, your character, of course. But whether it's in the courtroom or in the fucking comment section, for Christ's sake, you have to stay like anchored in your own truth, and you have to remember that facts matter. They scream that, yet, they take comments you've made and they screenshot them, and they'll literally put something out that is so beyond context. And I'm talking, within these cases as well, because we've seen people that are on the other side or that defend the other side do just that. Fucking, what's her name? Karen, true crime, Jennifer fucking coffin doofus, Wendy, fucking Grant's mom there. So however, when like the work you've put in, and no lawsuit can strip you of your internal value. And most importantly, when you know who you are, in real life, regardless of anyone, what anyone says or thinks, especially on the internet, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And, today we're going to focus on just outdoing the critics in a sense where the best way to respond to these people, who don't see your value, who don't see your worth is, you just simply stop trying to convince them. Spend that energy fucking leveling up on something else instead in your own mind. Believe me, I've had to tell myself that every day of this week. And do it, to yourself and for yourself, and let your progress and your uprising be the only argument you'll ever need to make, But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I wanted, like I said, just to come in and say hello for a little bit before Aidan started this evening. I believe he's doing it at 9. I believe it's at 9. I'm not 100% sure. And so I just wanted to hop in before the week started. And yeah, we're going to finish this up this week. But again, like I said, I have some new ideas that we'll talk about later this week. If you're stopping by, please just hit the like and subscribe. I know a lot of people will probably catch this after the fact, so we love our replay crew nonetheless. And and I hope everybody can just please help me out with the algorithm and just hit the like and subscribe. And we have some new stuff that's going to be coming out later this week. I'm excited. I have some things that I have up my sleeve that I've been working on that, again, I'll announce later this week when all is said and done. I've been contacted by some pretty cool people that have been offered to do like songs and like help me with an intro and all that fun stuff. Help me learn, some of the ways to do this stuff and to help my algorithm and to help, my analytics and all that fun stuff. So for my little sob story here, let me say hi to everybody first. I see Jen O, I see Mkin, Nancy Daly, Kersey Nursey, Kaza, Sarah. Hello everybody. Nice of you to be here. I appreciate you guys. Daniela, Lisa, hello love. Hello Titan. Hi Mindy, Oasis Cat, Erin Ashley, Melanie Fox, Ruth Lee, hello. Carla Peaches, hello dear. My girl Kersey's here. My girl Jess is in the house. What's up, baby? Baker's Favorite Suitcase, Side Eye Jess, Nefarious Shenanigans, Auntie Deb. When we get in the merch, that's another thing. Someone's going to be helping with me this week. I'm going to sit down and talk. Hi Shay's mom, Joelle, hello. Hi Phil, how are you? Good to see you. I have officially, for the next couple of months at least, nothing but time on my hands, not of my own. Is it volition? Let's define volition. Hold on one second. I'm gonna look this one up. Define volition. Volition, not volatile. Volition. Volition is the power or conscious act of making a deliberate choice. Okay, yes. So, not of my own volition. Give me some ideas on merch. I love you guys. I want to hear what you guys think. Some people have made some good ideas. I have a list. I have to go through it. I've been a mess, and it's been a rough couple of months anyways, with family shit and just shit going on. Never mind what happened to me last week. So last Sunday, and I didn't want to get on here and cry and talk about it, and because it's been a fucking week. But oh fuck. So I've talked about my injuries before, like my knees and just shit that I've been through. I don't think I've ever like specifically sat down and done a timeline, but we can talk about that later. But I'm like officially out of work for like the next couple of months, or at least the foreseeable future. Last week when I was set to go live, I had left the house and I literally drove down the street a couple of blocks and grabbed my coffee for my Starbucks so I could go live and we could hang out and like do a weekend show. And I was like so fucking excited and, you know, whatever. And just hang out for a little bit during the day. And I got out of the car and I went to step up on the sidewalk and I stepped up on like wet brick, I think it was, and I still have to go down there and look at it. And like, I told my doctor I'd take pictures because of how I landed and stuff. But I stepped up on the sidewalk and my foot slid, and it essentially my knee that I had a total knee replacement on back in 2014. I was 27. Like a total knee replacement. I said that. Essentially flamingoed, like a hyperextension, they call it. And I bailed off of my leg because I obviously felt it going the way it was going. And I hit my right hip off the curb, which by the grace of God, and I'm going to show you guys, I'll show you guys, if you guys want to see some pictures, I'll show you guys some pictures. It's nothing crazy. But they said that like I was like very lucky that I didn't fracture my hip or like my my femur. I think I probably bruised a couple of internal organs as well. But so I bailed off. So I stepped up on the curb. My foot slid. My left leg like flamingoed, essentially, like hyperextended. I had bailed off of it and I like hit my hip off the curb and essentially landed in a puddle because it was like kind of like rainy out, not raining, but kind of like drizzly and like dreary and kind of cold and wet. And yeah, like super fucking embarrassing. I look up and I see this like guy walking towards me, and it was like fucking traumatic too, like because it's like obviously if you just like kind of keep your fucking head down and try to go into Starbucks and get a coffee and come out. You know what I mean? Now you have all these fucking people talking and looking at you, weirdly. But like, I'm so grateful that like these people even like came over and wanted to stop and help me and like actually like were genuine and cared, and you know, it was like really nice. And I know I sound probably fucking dramatic as fuck, but I've had, if you understood where I was coming from, I've just had so many fucking knee injuries and so many operations. Like I've like vowed at this point to like never want to go under the knife again, and I don't want to be put to sleep again. I've never had any complications by the grace of God. You know, recovery sucks no matter which way you put it. Nowadays, they just kind of do your operation and they make sure you get up on your feet and they send you out the door and they're like, yeah, go to physical therapy, or, you know, if you're lucky enough, sometimes you know, you can get like I remember for my knee replacement in 2014, I had like well, that's because they have you on blood thinners. So I had to have like a nurse come and visit me and take like my blood every couple of days. But they had me in the hospital for like 6 days when that was years ago. But I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I hate the fucking hospital. Like, I'm not a fucking complete fan of the healthcare system, and I don't trust that people go to work every day and then do their job unbiasedly. I don't trust that, and that sucks. Just like I don't trust a jury to go in a fucking to go home every night to their families and not talk about the case that they're working. You know what I mean? So I just like hate hospitals. I just, you know, it sucks. So especially when you've been in them and not because you fucking want to, like not because you're, you know, I mean, who wants to be at a hospital? But some people are fucking weird and like the hospital. But anyways, yeah, so I like looked up and this guy was like, "Are you okay? Like, do you want me to call somebody?" And I like took my phone out of my pocket. My phone was fucking soaked. I was like soaked. And thankfully, like I said, I was only a couple blocks away. So somebody called my husband that he came down. And like, honestly, like three people, like these two people got behind me and one of them grabbed a chair and they put me up in a chair to get me out of the puddle, which was like really nice of them. And then a woman called an ambulance because I could not put any weight on my foot, obviously, on my leg. And I was like, not like I like almost I definitely almost passed out. I think it was just like the shock of like everything because it's just like a traumatic fucking thing for me. So I think it was just like the shock of it. I've been putting off a surgery on my right knee for like like 2 years now. And it's been like I've been getting by with like he told me about a year ago that I needed like a surgery on my I definitely I have like a torn something in my right knee and I need like it would probably just be like a arthroscopic. So honestly, worst case scenario, I could probably stay awake from it, or if anything, it would be, um in and out. Like it would be a day surgery, a simple surgery. But again, I'm like, okay, well, like work, I'm a fucking waitress. So I'm out of work for the foreseeable future. Um, I play softball every summer and I was like, I hated having to like tell my team I couldn't, not that like that's like a big, it sucks for me. You know what I mean? I'm just being dramatic. You know what I mean? It sucks for me, you know? I thank you, Patty. I appreciate you. Oh, love from Tejas. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You are unbelievable. I appreciate it. I'm sure I lost like members. Like that's the other thing. So like it's been a week. Like I probably should have updated. I forgot you can do posts on YouTube, but I was like, so I went to the hospital. So I keep bouncing around. I went to the hospital. Yeah, that's true. Needs no handle. I could actually probably do that and come and keep score and stuff. That's true, actually. Yeah. I mean, there's other things we got going on, so it's like I've been trying to like look at the bright side of it, um, in that sense. So, but like he has the bike and we like to go on bike rides. It's like I don't even know if I'll be able to fucking do that. Um, so anyways, Boston EMS got me. They took me to Mass General, where I was obviously admitted right away. They brought me to the back, and I laid there for fucking not laid there, but I did in a sense. But I like came like it was fun. So I met with there was like a PA that came over and talked to me, and I had told them what was going on, and I explained this. They had asked what happened. I told them what happened, and like what what I did and what happened with my leg and stuff like that. And then and she was like, do you know what time it was? And I like looked at my watch and I was like, actually, yeah, I do. It was literally 20 minutes before I started and I said, this is gonna sound so stupid. And she's like, what? And I was like, it was 20 minutes before I started my YouTube show. And she's like, that doesn't sound stupid at all. That's awesome. And I was like, yeah, thanks. And like I like rolled because I was like an A. I was like, I just like rolled back over and I was like, oh, thanks. So she comes back over and she's like, so like what's your YouTube channel about? And I was like, oh, this is gonna even sound even weirder. And she started laughing and I was like, so like I was like, I followed the car and she had like another person with her. And I was like, if I said, I don't know if you follow like the Karen Reed. And she's like, oh yeah. She's like, we definitely did. And I was like, yeah. I was like, so it's like I stem from that. I said, but I'm just trying to do my own little thing and, do my own whatever. And thank you, love from Tejas. I appreciate that so much. And she was like, she actually, I think it was her that came back over, and she's like, she goes, so yeah, she goes, so my little cousin she's in school for criminal justice or whatever, and she's doing a summer internship for Norfolk County, and they go under a certain judge, and she got Judge Bev. She goes, so I knew exactly what you were talking about, and I started dying laughing, and I was like, oh my God, that's so funny, and I was like, and she's like, she's like, that's amazing. And she had come over. Ended up seeing she was pregnant. She was adorable. And I had ended up seeing her one more time. She had come back over with another person to examine me and to take like my blood pressure or something. And she's like, yeah, she's like, we all watched it. She's like, we knew she was innocent. And she's like, and what did you do? Like, you said you were a part of it. And I was like, yeah, like I was, I went down there and like, stood out during the trials. And she's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, yeah. I was like, actually, I was arrested for wearing a hoodie. And she's like, oh my God, I remember hearing it. It was really funny, actually. And obviously she was quiet about it. There's like a million people around, but they were really cool about it. And she was like, all right, the nurse will be right back over with some morphine and Toradol. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. I mean, like when I tell you, like, I almost passed out from the pain alone. I think it was like a mix of like trauma and shock. Thank you so much for purchasing memberships. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, like just the pain and like the shock of it. And like, honestly, like, did this just happen in fucking public? I literally had my YouTube show scheduled to run. Like I was like, like you have your mindset. Obviously when you have ADHD, I think everybody has a lot of people have ADHD, especially, a lot of kids that came up, in the 90s and early 2000s. But I think a lot of us do anyways, because of just the digital age too, but in social media, all that bullshit. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate that. And like you focus on one thing. So like I literally was like, I need to get a coffee and I need to go home and do my show, and I'm going to get my show done, and then I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday, and like it's going to go from here. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to, so like I was like, what the fuck? Like so I just remember like literally like almost passing out, and like I started like profusely, like I was freezing cold, then I was like profusely sweating, then I was like freezing cold. I think my body just went through like a little bit of a shock. But yeah, so I went to the hospital. They did a CT exam, a CT. They did x-rays, then they did a CT. They did x-rays of my pelvis, my hip, my whole left leg. And then they did a CT of the same area, I believe. It was my left leg. But, and I don't understand this, and everybody and anybody that has ever had ortho issues. I know Mazza raised 50,000 for Kelsey. It's unreal. He's fucking unbelievable. I was going to mention that. I think anybody that has had like ortho injuries or, oh, thank you, Phil. You're awesome. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Seriously, I'm trying. So it's like, oh, I hate this because like this has happened before, right? I've done this injury so many times, or I've had my knees done so many times, or I've hurt them so many times that like I literally know that like I don't have, is the banner not? It should be up at the top. The Venmo. Hold on, I'll look. Let me see. I don't know. Can you see it now? Oh, there you go. I might be able to see it now. So like, no, I put it back. I put it back to the bottom. Sorry, my bad. That was my bad. Some people might not even be able to see it. But I appreciate that, Kersey. Seriously. Thank you. Honestly, I didn't know if it was even up anyways. Thank you so much though. But yeah, so like I know I need an MRI. Like I just fucking know that's what I need. I know that's what's gonna show what's injured. I know that's what's gonna do whatever. I'll never forget like one time this has happened to me 3 times, right? So you go to the emergency room. So I was taken to the emergency room out of a basketball game. okay? It happened. I was going up for a layup. Girl came from fucking underneath me, took like my hip out. My fucking knee went with it, and yada, yada, yada. They had to call an ambulance. So I go to the hospital. Hospital does what? They put you in a brace. They give you Motrin, they give you pain meds, whatever they give you there, depending on how much fucking pain you're in. They x-ray it, right? Then they say, all right, check in with your PCP. If not, check in with ortho, right? You go to ortho sends you for an MRI, right? Or you go to see ortho, and then they're like, all right, we're going to schedule for an MRI. And then you go to the MRI, then you go back to ortho. You have to schedule another appointment to go back to ortho. You go back to ortho a separate day now, okay? This is literally within something that could happen within a day. It could happen in one day. Takes 3 fucking weeks. Like, this is what it used to be like. And so I remember one time like calling my PCP, and I was like, hey, I was in the emergency room. Now, thankfully, I've pretty much gone to MGH my entire life. Every surgery I've had, even as a child. I was actually supposed to be born there, but they thought I had a hole in my spine, my mom said, I think at one point. And so I was born at Brigham, which I have a funny story about that. Please put a pin in that and remind me of that, because it's actually really funny, and I know you guys will like to hear it, because it's kind of Karen Reed related. But so I was born at Brigham, but everything else was done at MGH, and then pretty much into my adult lifehood, like adulthood, whatever. Adult lifehood, I said, fucking idiot. But so I remember calling her, and I was like, can you get an MRI? Because I know that's what my ortho is going to ask for. So she sent me for an MRI. I went to ortho. Ortho was like, yep, this is, you did this, you did that, yada, yada, yada. And, we went about, whatever, doing whatever. I can go through the timeline of everything of like how I've done my injuries, because it's just fucking insane and stupid. I don't even know if I remember the whole fucking thing. But anyways, actually, I just fibbed. I remember when I first got hurt when I was a child, they sent me to Children's to have my first ACL reconstruction, and I had 3 or 4 other surgeries out of Children's before. And then I went back to MGH for the adult ortho, obviously, because there was nothing Children's could no longer. He fucked my leg up. Like, if I knew now if I knew 10 years ago what I know now, I would have been sitting on a fucking, yeah. I don't even know if maybe I could still do something. I don't even know. I've never been about like that. That's not what I've ever been about. Like, I'm just like, I don't care how many people I have to, like, just fucking fix it and like, let me move on with my life. And I thought silly me to think like that a total knee replacement, right, would be a final fix. I knew it wasn't. I knew at some point in my life, I would have to like handle it and deal with it again. Because I remember even back then when I had it, like, knee replacements only used to last 10 to 15 years. Now they're like, it's like 20 to 30 years, which only makes sense. You move, you move forward and technology gets better and shit like that, So I knew I needed a revision even on this one, right? So I knew I needed surgery on my right leg. Now, I've been getting by with just injections, like, what are they called? Like cortisone shots, right? And those honestly have been really good. They've been doing really good. And then my left knee started bothering me, and I was like, oh, fuck, like, here we go. Gunnar Vitale, do not get up on that couch. Don't do it. Do not get up there. I'm not joking. I don't care. I don't care if he's outside. Gunnar, do not get up on that fucking couch. Don't do it. Sorry. 1 second. Please hold. Gunnar Vitale, go to the door. Go to the front door. Go. Go meet him there. Do not get up on that couch. Come up here and sit next to mommy. Come up here right now. Come up here. Over here. Where you've been the entire time until you heard Daddy pull up. Get over here now. You're going to rip it, and he's going to be very upset. Get up here. Gunnar Vitale, get up here. Go around. Come back and sit next to me. Gunnar, come here. Come on. Right here. You want to be a bastard? Go, Gunnar. I'm not playing with you. Go around. You know I'm hurt. Gunnar, stop. Go around. Gunnar. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? My friends are going to call the cops because they're going to think I'm beating you up. Go around. Stop. Get away from me right now. Go. Gunnar, go. Oh my God, he's such a little asshole. He really is a fucking asshole. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's so bad. He is going to get his own emoji. Here, come up here. You want to come up here and I'll show everybody you? Come up here and be good like your sister. Come here. It's because Anthony just pulled up on the bike, so he has him out front, and he wants to jump up on the couch and look out the window, which normally I wouldn't fucking mind, but he knows we're washing the couch. Well, we're washing the cushions, so we, like the couch, we took apart, and you have to vacuum it because he sheds like a fucking asshole. And even Anthony was like, I'm never getting a white dog again. I'm never fucking doing it again. I told you, he always says it. He's always like, get a white dog, they said. It'll be fun, they said. He says it all the time. But Gunner's my baby. He's your baby, huh? Are you the baby? Who's your baby? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you are. 90 pounds. He's half, what is it, half boxer, and then like 25% like American staff, and then like, I don't know. His mom was his dad was a blue nose, his mom was a boxer. That's all I know. But he looks more pit than anything. Play, I don't know if you followed Karen Reed. I was a main bitch in charge of all the people. Yeah, right. You fucking asshole. My voice to text. I do that all the time. All the time. Oh, there you go. There you go. He's home now. Hold on one second, guys. Hola. Hi. Sorry. So yeah, anyways, and does Gunner think he's a lapdog? Yes, Gunner absolutely thinks he is a lapdog. I'm trying to get him to come back up here. Come on. All right, come back up. Go. Come on, everybody wants to see you.
Go, get up there.
Come on. Everybody wants to say hi. We gotta go out or something? What's wrong?
No.
It's all right. Hold on. Gunner, come here. Right here. Come here. No, come here. Can you say hi? Say hi, everybody. Say hi. No, look down. Here, right here. Ready? Look, what's this? Look down. Good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The big fat baby. Him's a big fat baby. Right. All right, go. All right. Now you can get off me. All right. There he is. How's everybody doing this evening? He is cute. He was a twin, actually. He was babe, is the cat there? Babe, is the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah. His whole spikes up, and now here she comes. Anyways, the cat usually hangs. Yeah, he does Dalmatian look. Yeah, he has spots all over him. Honestly, he was all white when we first got him. The spots didn't start coming out till later on, until he got wet. When he was like, we gave him a tub when I want to say he was about 2 or 3 when we had given him a tub, and we noticed that when he's all wet, he's like translucent. Obviously, he has like pink skin, but he looks like a cow. It's funny, like the markings on him, and actually the roof of his mouth is all pink, but it's black too. It looks like a cow print. It's actually really funny. And then you got my old lady girl. She'll be 14 in August. He'll be 8. No, he'll be 9 in August. I couldn't believe that. 2017. Crazy. Yeah, so Anthony said the only way he didn't want him at all. He was actually quite, let me grab my charger, sorry. I'm on the couch because my leg. And Anthony, can you pull this chair out for me? Actually, I don't know if this will charge my laptop, will it?
Sure.
All right, thank you. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Thank you. Never mind. Yeah, so I've been able to walk around, which is good. Yeah, let me finish my fucking hospital debacle. So I went to Mass General. Yeah, CT, X-ray. They said that hardware for the most part was still intact. Everything was good. They said there was like swelling around the hardware of the knee replacement, which is obviously like that makes sense for like what they said that I told them, because obviously it's like they have to go by what you say. So they were like, from what you told us, like that makes total sense. There'd be some swelling around like where the replacement is. And I can actually, I don't know if I showed you guys pictures of my x-rays before, like what it looks like, the replacement. It's actually pretty cool. But so yeah, so I essentially like flamingo like that, like it went back and it hurt really bad. They gave me like fucking morphine and Toradol at the hospital. I was like cockeyed. Eventually Anthony had come over. We only live literally with no traffic, probably 8 minutes from 6 minutes, 7 minutes from the hospital with no traffic, like I said. Yeah, Emkin, I'm going to get to that this week. We're going to acknowledge all of this for the people that can't see what the comments say. That Christy lady on X is insane. I don't even understand her. She talks in circles and bounces around to so many people. Yeah, it's kind of like like to the point of like there's honestly like there's nothing I can do. There never was. She'll pretend like there was never anything I could do, and that's what kind of like bothers me, because she could have just said that straight up and came to me. I thought I'm not saying we were best friends, I'm not saying we were, but I thought we were cool enough to like even talk about that. Like even if there was a problem, she could have been like, hey, like what's this about? But that was never the case. Again, it is what it is. I don't care. Like I'm not like losing any sleep over it. I was accused of being some burner accounts on Twitter that I've never been. I've never had access to it. I don't want access to it. I don't know who has access to it. I did not make the account. I've never logged into the account. I have no part. I don't even know who owns the fucking account. I've talked to the person on the account because after all of this came about, a couple of people had reached out to me and like felt bad about it and were like, we're sorry that they're doing this to your family. And I said, yeah, like, I don't even know where the fuck I know where it came from. It's obviously because I support Aidan and Turtle Boy. I support Turtle Boy, so it's like, fuck me. But I've never doxed anybody's child. I'm so sick of the fucking bullshit narrative with the whole grants and his spaces thing. If you listen to it, if you actually fucking listen, and you listen to what she says, and you can hear me in the background, and not read the caption of what they write on Twitter, and actually listen, you can understand that I never fucking condoned the sexualization of children or of Meredith's child. That was never happened. I never would do something like that. That's just honestly fucking disgusting and disgraceful that they would ever even say anything like that. But they know that. they know that that's disgusting and disgraceful. They know that I'm not that person. They know that I don't, condone any bullshit or behavior like that. I don't condone people posting other people's children. I don't care who did it first. I don't care when it was done first. Even fucking the day of Aidan's court hearing, because this all started, like a night or two before Aidan's court hearing, I think it was. They started posting my daughter in her school, and then they posted her Facebook page with her two dead Actually, I got an update for y'all on that picture too, with her two dead grandparents. I got an update for that. We got the fucking joint urn back, so I figured we'll update the fucking picture so they can update their fucking Twitter posts. Fucking douchebag cunts, all of them, fucking cunts, all of them. And that's all they'll ever be. It's all they'll ever fucking be. It blows my mind, the behavior of some people. Blows my mind. I don't care who you are. You could never make me behave the way some of these people have behaved at the end of their relationships with certain people. Blows my mind. So I know I touched base on a couple of things, and we're probably not going to get to finish talking about each individual one of these things. So if somebody remembers what I talked about, remind me, because I want to talk about these things this week. Twitter, for one. We can go over the pictures of like my injuries. I do want to show you a couple if you guys want to see them. But yeah, the bullshit on that. It was because I read the comments. That's because I read the fucking comments. Yeah, they did. They posted my daughter where she went. Then there was a comment on there. They posted. They went back to my husband's his Facebook page. Got pictures from like fucking 2013, 2014. I'm not saying he looks like completely different, but he doesn't even look the same. I mean, who does? From that time. And making fun of him and just like saying stupid shit. They Chris, that fucking guy in Australia, who everybody is all of the people that all of a sudden hate Aidan, all of a sudden like Chris, that should go and tell people something. He made his profile picture like my husband's profile picture, just weird shit, weird fucking shit going on. And again, it is what it is. I can't control these people. I feel very badly for their families. I feel very badly they behave the way they do. And their families will see and know about it one day. There's another post about me, how Meredith should have already had an order on me. And it's a bunch of comments from fucking Turtle Club. And of course they're clipped and they're out of context comments, because when you're commenting based on what Aidan's talking about, and you're also commenting back and forth with multiple other people, so of course they don't post the whole thing, so it's always a one-sided type deal. Again, it's like one of those things where I never piled up on Meredith. I chose not to, by design. I kept my mouth shut for fucking months. There were a couple of comments I made on one of like a Turtle Boy live or whatever, again, taken out of context and just ran with, just to make me look like the bad guy, which it is what it is. I can't control what anybody thinks of me. I don't want to. I don't need to. What you think of me is your own opinion. It's your own problem. That's something you have to deal with. If you're losing sleep or you're wasting hours of your day and your life going through old comments I've made, like, God bless, like, good luck. I don't know what to tell you. That's another thing. God bless. Like, I've always said that. You can ask people on the sidewalk. Like, I've always said that. My grandmother said that. My great grandmother used to say it. My aunts say it. Like, I've always said that. So because some other account on Twitter says it, I guess that means it's me. Yeah. weird fucking shit's been going on, guys. Weird fucking shit. I didn't even plan on coming on camera tonight, and I quite frankly don't give a shit. They have like, you know, these anonymous accounts that like to like screenshot and like just say shit about everything. They comment from your appearance to the way you talk to whatever to the people in your chat. And it's like at the end of the day, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, keep I have no desire. If you are gonna bring like my man into this, who literally has nothing to do with it, has no opinion on it, one way or the other, like fuck you. Like you're a scumbag, especially because you're the one hiding while you're doing it. So you're stalking other people's social media, people that you don't like. You're stalking them. You're stalking their social medias, posting pictures of their loved ones to get them to do what? To get them to do what? Because that sounds like coercive control. It's almost like you don't want me to support Aidan, or you want me to not be vocal about my support for Aidan, or you want me to back down, or you want me to shut up about something. That's coercive control. Why are you using my family when you know they have nothing to do with this? And then you go and you take a screenshot of my daughter's Facebook. That's fucking weird. And anybody that condones it's even fucking weirder. Even fucking weirder. And then the morning of court, I get there was a fucking message, not a message, a post reply from fucking Jason that was like, fuck you. You didn't have anything to say when it was my family. Why should I have something to say when it's your family? I didn't do that. Am I supposed to comment on everybody that made your family their profile picture? Stop fucking fighting with these people. I don't know what to tell you. How is that my fucking fault? And how is my daughter's information getting leaked or spilled or whatever the fuck you want to call it, doxed or whatever the fuck you want to call it? And again, here's the thing. Yeah, she's 18 and yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to keep fucking going back and forth with people on this. Y'all know it's not right. Y'all know it's fucking disgusting and y'all know it's wrong. It was wrong when you did it to other people's families. It's wrong when it got done to your family. I've said that from the fucking beginning. I've said that nobody's family should be involved in any of this. But that includes Turtle Boys, okay? It's not rules for me, but not for thee. Like, you can't be doing that. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. That's fucking bullshit. And I'm sorry, I can't with well, they did it first. No, you're a scumbag. You're a fucking scumbag. Point blank fucking period. You're a scumbag. I don't give a fuck. Me, whatever. My man, like I said, weird as fuck, because he has nothing to do with this, but whatever. He's an adult. I'll deal with it. Whatever. My kid, you know you're wrong for it. You know you are. You know you are. And you got Jen Altman, of all people. Okay, Jen Altman, another broad I've kept my fucking mouth shut about. All right. I'm sure she'll pull a clip where I fucking said one fucking thing. They love to do that. They love to fucking do that. I had somebody on the show. I had somebody pop in one night, talk to me about something. I barely gave a response back, but that gave them full-fledged freedom to attack me on Twitter the next day. Like, these people literally wait for you to say like the smallest thing and then try to act like, you know, you're like, again, you're not gonna post my kid and then act like I'm the bad guy in this situation. It's never gonna happen. You're never gonna fucking make me as fucking deluded as you are. It'll never happen. I can understand that I can shut the app off and ignore it. You're gonna accuse me with irrefutable evidence of being a fucking Twitter account that I never was, that I never will be, that I've never once had access to. You're gonna prove it. Where? When? Again, I guess that ship has sailed because you've already doxed my child, which is the most disgusting thing you could do to somebody. And again, I don't give a fuck if I do care in a sense, but I don't give a fuck that it happened to your family because you did it to my family, right? So like, just because it happened to you, like just because it happened to me doesn't mean I'm going to now share somebody's family's picture, because it's still disgusting and it's still wrong. Like it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, but because, and I feel like that's another thing too. I feel like once this has happened to people on social media, I feel like people become very cold in that reality, like in that sense where like they don't give a fuck. Like I'm like, yeah, they posted my kids, and it's like, oh wow, that sucks. That sucks. That's disgusting. Doesn't suck. It's gross. And the people that are behaving like this should be held accountable. But at the end of the day, like I said, right? If people's families are getting posted, I'm not saying that those people like need to be condemned in this, that, because there's a reason for that. And again, you yourself should figure out that reason. But what I'm saying, a lot of the attacks being done on some of these people are unwarranted. A lot of the things you're getting done to you or your family being posted is because you've said and done some fucking foul shit to people. Some gross, egregious things you've done and said. And now you're upset that your family's being brought into the fold after you're bringing up other people's family. I mean, like, let's be fucking for real. Let's be fucking for real here. It's just crazy. It really is. It's a lot of it just doesn't make any sense, and it's never gonna fucking make sense, and it is what it is. But again, but here's the thing. I didn't even know a live was done about somebody. I didn't even know like what the concept of the live. What, I had no idea, right? And then I'm being told to like stop. I should have a your family's getting doxxed. You should have a conversation with Purple and Aidan. About what? My family getting doxxed? I can surely tell you they don't give a fuck. I know for a fact they don't give a fuck. One would, hope they would like remotely care. But I probably not. I'm not, and I'm not saying that in like a bad way or a negative way. But like, it is what it is. People's lives like go on, I'm sure they're like, they think it's gross, and it's like, but they have had nasty shit done to them too, so it's like, so you did this for what? Like, what did you get? Like, again, the only thing you're doing is like just proving what a scumbag you are, because everybody's getting like weird shit done to them, and for what reason? There's no reason. Just because I support somebody you don't like and don't support. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But anyways, so Christina, I'm a little lost about the lore. I refuse to get back on X. Yeah, don't. But that's another thing. You can close the app and you can walk away. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people. Oops, sorry. I was watching Hook earlier. About the hospital. That's what I was gonna say, is about the girl, her family, the girl working, like doing like a summer thing with Bev this summer. And yeah, it was just funny that the nurse and I think as a physician's assistant was like, we watched both trials. It was funny. It was cute. Bangarang. Yeah, Rufio. It's the part where they pretend it's dinner. I love it. I love this movie. Would you say parasocial? What? Hey, all my favorite parasocial friends. I love that. Yes, Erica, starting at the beginning, just wanting to say hello. Hi, Grammy. You won't see this right away, but love you, darling. Thank you for being here. Let me go over these real quick. Phil, thank you again for the super chat. We have Love from Tejas became a member. I know she said she bought a membership. I appreciate you so much, Lovey. And then Jordan, I think, became a member last Sunday, but like I said, I was in the emergency room, on a bed, gurney rather, and yeah, that's how I spent the rest of my week. And Anyways, so now I'm pretty much laid up. I'm in an immobilizer, which I'll show you guys pictures tomorrow. I'm in an immobilizer, what's it called? 23 hours a day. They think that I either significantly stretched or is Aidan on at 9 or 9:30? I want to say it's probably right at 9, right? So we should probably get over there. But we can finish up this tomorrow. We'll finish up this little chat tomorrow. Phil Collins is not the pirate. It's not. It's Bob Hoskins. Go look it up. I just did this an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. I did it, Mike. I did it myself. All right. He is in the movie though. 9:30? All right, Pissa, we can hang out for a little bit then. 9:30. Awesome. Awesome. Even better. Even fucking better. So we got a couple more minutes. Who's he talking to? Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, so but Phil Collins is in the movie. That's the other weird thing. Hi, Meredith. Hello. No, Bob, it's Bob Haskins. I just looked it up. Because I knew that there was like something to that. So Bob Hoskins plays but here's the thing. Before he goes back to Neverland, the cops come to the house and there's a what do they call them in England? Inspector. And the inspector is played by Phil Collins. So there you go for a little bit of yes, the guy from Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is one of my all-time favorite movies. I'm actually going to watch that soon. I need to watch that soon. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow as soon as I have nothing fucking better to do. It's Jimmy Buffett, but the pirate. But that's a pirate. He steals Peter's shoes. Bob Hoskins was Shmi. Yes. Phil Collins is the inspector. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying, Clara. Thank you. Yes, it is Hook. Yes, I was just watching it. I literally recorded the last half hour when I hopped on to talk to you guys. Yeah, Collins plays Inspector. Yep. But anyways, yeah, so I'm in an immobilizer, a straight leg immobilizer for 2 weeks. 23 hours a day. May 5th I go back. My doctor said that I most likely significantly stretched my MCL or my PCL, or significantly stretched or tore, and also, but I think I tore my calf. Like that fucked my calf up because it's been all black and blue behind my leg. Like it's gross. It's just, yeah, fucking gross. Let's see if I can show. I think I've already showed you guys my knee replacement pictures before. Hold on one second. I'm gonna what are you doing, mommy? Come lay down, please. You okay? Oh, for fuck's sake. Jess Atkins, I don't know if you're still watching, but I just got your text message, and don't worry, I already messaged him this morning. Bitch, I seen that comment. I was like, yup, no thanks. No thanks. No thank you. No. Yeah, that was, yeah. Lauren, I seen that. Lauren Murray, I seen another text. Other shit that I fucking, like, they accuse me of shit. Like, they say that, like, somebody started getting attacked on Twitter, and it was because of them being added to a fucking affidavit, and the attack was coming from me. but I didn't then know they got added to an affidavit. Like, I was like, this is so fucking, like, what am I even trying to figure out? Because this is not normal. These people are not fucking normal. They don't care. They don't listen. It's like it's never gonna, they're never gonna, like, you know what I mean? No, I'm glad, Jess. I'm glad you said something. Well, I stepped up on a brick sidewalk and it was wet. I think it's like caved into, and my foot slid forward and my knee basically like flamingoed, and I bailed and I hit my right hip off the curb and landed in a puddle. And I grabbed my knee and I cried. Well, I screamed. I probably screamed. I don't know. I probably screamed. Almost passed out. Almost threw up. It was gross. It just did not feel good at all. And yeah, so I am now in a straight leg immobilizer for fucking 2 weeks. And I'm going to show you guys pictures. And I'll show you guys gnarly ass fucking bruise that I have that I don't understand why it looks like this. Let's see. Okay, cool. I'm gonna shut that. Options. Open. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Oh, no, you need directs. Yeah, it's like one of those things. Like I probably should. Yeah, I took a bad step. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, and a tumble on top of that. It sucked. It fucking sucked. It sucked. No, I was not with anybody I knew. I was not with anybody I knew. I'm doing okay, Pretty Fly. I appreciate you, babe, for asking. I appreciate everybody that's asked and offered their sincerest I don't want to say condolences because that's fucking weird, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's been a pretty fucking rough couple of days. I am just sad, and I think it's more like it just sucks. Like, it really does. It sucks. It throws you out of your element. It throws me off my game. It just mentally takes me the fuck out. I like wanted to quit. I was like thinking of just fucking wrapping it up, but I thoroughly enjoy this. I thoroughly enjoy most of you people. No, I'm just kidding. All of you people that come in here that are amazing to me. I appreciate that. Obviously my people are amazing to me, and that's why I like doing this, and I like being here, and it's an outlet, and it's just something I enjoy, and I want to work on just continuing to bring you guys things and different ideas that I've had. And obviously, while trying to do that, without copying anybody in a sense, or not copying anybody. I shouldn't say, that's not even how I want to say it. It's like with, doing original things and doing things, that make me happy and that make you happy, and just stuff like that, that's like what I want to focus on. And definitely no wrapping it up is allowed. No wrapping it up. I don't know what we're talking about, but okay. What did my guys, I had PT a few months back. I had a patient a few months back that I picked up at the gym. He ruptured his body. Bleh, bleh. Yep. Yep. I so happy to see where I live. Yeah, I know. I'm just glad I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful for that. Just like everyone else should fucking be, and not worry about where people live on the internet that they don't know, like on Twitter, because it's so weird. People are just odd. I don't understand it. Um, it's cool to take the elements out of other show, in my opinion. No, absolutely, absolutely. I just there's like a couple of things that I've like talked about doing and I never did it, and they've been done, and I'm like, fuck, man, like I should have just did it, you know. But I think it's just more so like me. That's just me questioning myself and talking myself out of shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm fucking out of work, so I have to get my shifts covered and shit like that. And I have to, so I will have nothing but time. So I would like to spend it, you know, working on this and something I started building, and I want to put more effort into it and just, you know, get it together. You don't get what? What don't you get? What don't you get? All right, let me show you guys these pictures. Hold on one second. Oh, you know what? They told me I could do this too. Okay, so, all right. This, obviously, that's the immobilizer. And then this, and this is kind of, like I said, this is kind of fucking gnarly, so whatever, just be prepared. But that's the bruise I have on my hip right now. Wild, right? Is that not fucking insane? And there's Gunner's butt right there, so you can see kind of Gunner. There's Gunner. See his butt? His polka dotted butt? Yeah. Is that not crazy, though? Does that not look like a fucking constellation? Is that not like the fucking... I've never in my fucking life, ever in my life, have I had something like this. And when I tell you, it like grows up it like grew up my back. Like it's the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen. Um, Thankfully it has stopped. What's it called? Like it's starting to fucking heal. Thank God. Um, Hold on. Stop fucking jumping. And then this right here is, let's see. Not that one. Let's see. It looks like a tattoo. I wish it was. Okay. That's my knee. Isn't that crazy? Oh shit, it has kind of. I was like, it has like, no, nothing crazy on it. Yeah. So yeah. Isn't that wild? Anyways, that's how my week has been going. So, a bad fall is how I became disabled. Yeah, crazy, right? I'm sorry about that. That sucks. What did Causey say? Did Nanity bite? It was a what do they call her? A Nan Wolf. She's another one. Like, just shut up. Everybody just stop. Like, the internet is big enough for everybody. Go do your own thing. Does that sound good? Like, can we all do that? Or no? We can't do that. I don't know. No. Crack is whack is in the chat. Yeah. I said I'm convinced that they hate me, but they said they don't. Yeah, exactly. That's what we talk about, Aaron. Is everybody wasting their damn time. Cocker Daniel. All right, somebody put it on already. Awesome. I'm just trying to read the comments real quick. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. But like, I'm grateful. Like I'm okay. And, I have my health in a sense too, which is good. Like lost a couple pounds, I take care of myself. Like I might be a bigger girl and I might be fat. That's fine. But, I've never once, had high blood pressure or.
There you go.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell them the George Clooney thing. So I started this earlier. Altman, of all fucking people, okay, of all people, another one that I've kept my fucking mouth shut and just whatever, had the audacity to share a fucking post that was talking shit about my man and it had my daughter's information, her school information. If I had done this to her fucking son, she'd be a fucking lunatic, okay? A fucking lunatic, all right? She shares the post. Somebody comments about him. Like I said, the picture's from like 13, 14 fucking years ago. It is what it is, whatever. And she writes, someone writes out and she's like, I've actually met him. He's a really nice guy. But he's no George Clooney. And now that's all Anthony will fucking say. He keeps like, not all I'll say. He keeps turning. He's like, I was like, wow, because he got a haircut. And I'm like, oh, I said, I love when you have your haircut. And it's like my favorite thing. And he's like, I know I'm no George Clooney though. And I'm like, George Clooney. And I go, no, like I don't think George Clooney is sexy. I don't understand that reference. And he goes, because she's fucking 70. And I lost it. I fucking lost it. And I was like, you're right. That's exactly what it is.
Fucking yeah, bro, on NBC.
And I go, I forgot he was even a doctor on fucking television. Like, that's how old he is. I mean, he's not that old, but you know what I'm saying. Like, come on. Get the fuck out of here. What is that? Nick Rocco in the background? Yeah. What the fuck? People are crazy. But, yeah, like, I just... he's no George Clooney. I go, oh, sorry, my bad. He's no Steve Libby. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. I've met him. He's a good kid. You've met me too, and you know I'm not a fucking scumbag. You know I'm not a piece of shit. You know I'm not some fucking Meredith should have already had a fucking thing out on Erica. You know that, Jen. Shut up. Just stop. Just fucking stop.
I met her once for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but regardless, she's just a fucking scumbag for even running her mouth.
Bro,
She's a hypocrite. She is a fucking hypocrite.
I don't care if they run their mouth about me, but...
I know. I already had this conversation with them. I've already had that conversation. I've already said it. The attorney Tom Kokonowski named his cat George Clooney. It's so weird.
Did you talk about how if it wasn't for fat people, she wouldn't have a job?
Oh yeah, I forgot you said that too. Because I think she's a respiratory therapist. He was like, if it wasn't for fucking fat people, she wouldn't have a job or something crazy like that. I was dying. He just like, he was aggravated because again, she's condoning like the posting of our child, which is again something I would never do. Maybe I should. Like maybe I just like get in the mud with you fucking dirtballs? No, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna prove that some of us do have somewhat of a fucking moral code. You know? It's gross. It's fucking gross. I'm so over it. And I'm so over like the backstabbing and like people sharing fucking screenshots and text messages. Like it's weird. It's weird. If you stop being friends with somebody, you do not have to give their arch nemesis your fucking screenshots. Like that's not like a thing. I don't get it. It's weird. Grow the fuck up. Walk away. Walking away from relationships is actually considered healthy. Lock the doors. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Like, that's the other thing. Like, I don't understand why you know you are not fucking with people. Like, you know that there are fucking people that will really, like, actually pull up when you tell them to. Again, a lot of these people act like they've never been punched in the face, that they've never said something and they've gotten, not only that, like, not that I've said something that I've been punched in the face, but I've been punched in the face and had to defend myself, or I've had to defend myself in a fight or whatever. It's fucking dirt holes. Wow, that's homophobic. I said dirt balls, actually. It's weird, like, let it die and be done. Yeah, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane. Kirsty Nursey, I have to heal right now a little bit. But I got people that got people, I'm just kidding. I love you. My car is still idle and waiting for Auntie to say. I'm saying, I said the same thing, Jess. I said the same fucking thing. Like, again, you can't. I don't you cannot talk about people online and then expect, like, and again, yes, I understand they're just words, but you yourself say words have consequences, right? Like, why do you think that your words don't have consequences? Well, you want to call people out and say that their words should have consequences, but your words don't. You don't think your words will ever come back to haunt you? Because it happens. It's just crazy to me. It really is. It's an obsession, and I'll never get it. And you don't have to be friends with Aidan. You don't have to be friends with anybody. You don't have to like anybody, but you also don't have to talk about them every day. You also don't have to follow them on Twitter or social media. I don't want to hear one fucking word about these people on social media. That's crazy. And again, when they say they're not, but people are sending them stuff. If you took a break from social media or whatever, you're off social media, and people are still sending you screenshots of when people are talking about you, I know your phone's going off all fucking day. Those ain't your friends. Those are not people that want to see you well. Okay? If you had to get off social media because you were going through some shit and you were dealing with shit differently, because this is really showing a side of people that, like, I've never seen. This is crazy. This is fucking insane, actually. Especially when you've talked to some of these people, when you've had conversations with them, when you've met them in person. To see how they behave on social media, that's a time you need to just, like, hang it up. Like, get it the fuck out. Like, put your phone away. Like, a family friend needs to come take your shit. Because, like, I'm sorry. But, and again, the whole, I'm off social media. I'm gonna support from a distance. Bitch, we know you never left. Like, stop it. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. All right? Let's be fucking for real. I don't understand it. And again, you act like we've never met you, or we don't know you, or we haven't had conversations with you. And you have people that are literally, like, on social media lying, saying, I'm doing everything I can to make sure that this and this doesn't, and they're acting like they're these, like, social justice warrior negotiating fucking in this niche parallel universe that is FKR and fucking Turtle Boy. Like, stop. Delete the account, close the app, pack it the fuck up, and download fucking, I don't know, Jenga or something like that. What is it, Tetris? Jenga's the fucking brick one. Tetris. Because this is crazy. Like, you officially look crazy. It's not just me that thinks this either. Like, it's not. And crank all your heaters. That's like the people who say, I didn't quit smoking. I just stopped buying them. Crank all you eat. I can't stand you. I can't stand you. The fucking master of puppets. Bullying used to just happen at school. Now it happens. And you know what, though? That's the thing, too, though. If you feel like you're being bullied online, you have to take a step back. Because, again, as a grown adult, like, to be bullied is like, I get what you mean, because they do. They rally up and they start fucking with their smear campaigns and their bullshit and their lies, and everybody's a fucking predator and everybody's a pedophile, and now we sexualize children. Notice how they always bring in that, like, the McAlberts did something eerily similar to like everything that they fucking tried to say that people said bad about them. So it's just funny that they try to stand on the, we're free Karen Reed, and if you're a Turtle Boy and if you're a Turtle Boy supporter, you can't be free Karen Reed, but we're the fucking, we decide the moral fucking compass and code of this fucking movement. And it's like, but you don't, because you're a scumbag in the way you behave, and you clearly don't give a shit about any of this, because if you did, you wouldn't behave this way. You would make sure that the cause stayed the cause and the bullshit and drama kept it fucking moving. What's this here? We have, let's see. Oh, thank you. That Dina, damn it. Hey, that Dina, damn it. Just had this convo with a friend online. Is what I do when I'm bored. The invested people are just terrifying. Yeah, it can be quite terrifying. It is. And when you're being told, like, did anyone take Dinawar? I'm not sure. And honestly, I spoke to her today, and I don't know how she feels about that, but I did see that post, and we talked. We have like I have a little group text with a couple of a couple of the girls that used to stand outside of court that feel like they've been definitely like kind of like not ostracized, but kind of like pushed to the side since, they support Aidan as well. There's quite a few of us. And again, there's quite a few in general overall. And, I said, honestly, like, because Dina was like, like, now that I see, like, because there are some people that were posting under that comment that really shouldn't have been in that thread at all. And, we had said to Dina, like, kind of like, oh, hold on one second. Hi, you all right? Oh, you're coming over? All right, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, love you, bye. My cousin said he might spend the night because he has occupational therapy or physical therapy. It's the one that got shot. So tomorrow, and I was like, whatever, that's fine. Just like call me later, let me know. And he's like, I just realized I never called you. And I was like, okay, you good? And he's like, and I say, like, he yells at me because I'm always like, are you okay? He's like, why do you fucking say that? Who do you that traumatized? I'm like, oh, she only got shot in the fucking head. No big deal. Like, shut up. But and he was like, I just realized I never called you and told you. And I was like, told me, like, he's like, so you're coming? Yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh God, he makes me laugh. He really does. He brings a certain light to my life that I didn't know I needed for a long time. And I'm just trying to help him get his shit squared away because he's literally had to rebuild his entire life since it was almost taken from him from a gun. So crazy shit. But anyways, we have to stop there. I hate to dead stop like this, but we have to dead stop. There's a lot of other shit that we need to talk about, but we'll get to it this week, and I promise you we will do that. I still owe Jeannie Lynn that video of Anthony, and I'm working on it. I have it. I just don't want to get him mad, but I'm gonna get him mad. I know I'm gonna get him mad. So maybe we'll do a raffle or something. No, because I still owe you guys for the video. I owe the video, and then. Well, Jeannie Lynn sent me a super chat begging Anthony if I could see the video. But anyways, because he's like, I'll raffle it off. I was dying. The video. And then we still have to play a game. We did a call-in. I want to do another one where, like, I have a Google one. So I think we're going to do that this week. And then I'm thinking of doing, like, a little, like, update brief of, like, the craziness that goes on Twitter during the week. You guys would like that? Like, a little, like a weather channel, like a news update, But anyways, I love you all. Please like and subscribe and share. And please, after after the video's done, if you could just come back and leave a comment in the comment section, it does help. I love you guys. Thank you for not making fun of how disgusting I look. I'm so pale. It's gross. But I will get better and I will figure it out along the fucking way because I have to, right? We all have to. So we might as well do it the fuck together and not be scumbags to each other and just be cool people and just chill and take a deep breath and realize why we are a part of this and why we became a part of this and what we're the fuck we're gonna do with our lives. But all right, I love you. Enjoy Aidan. I wish I knew how to send you over there, but I literally fucking forget. I did it like 3 times this week and I still forget. I lost the button because I fucking exited out and then I came back in like a jerk. Anyways, I love you all. Go over to Aidan. I'll see you guys in the chat, obviously. I will be there. And I will take care of myself. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. Love you.